pretty good because, I mean, we finally get a chance to show our respects to the fire department as well as veterans and first responders and things, right? So it just shows that we're all brothers in arms and we all hold each other the same way together, and we're all in this together. So yeah, it's been a truly good experience today. Absolutely.
Hi, my name's Paul Perry. I'm participating for the third time in Rolling Barrage. I come from a military family. Both my grandfathers were in the First World War. My mother was in the military, my father obviously in the military. I joined in 1975 and initially as a communications technician, and 14 years later I commissioned from the ranks and did that for another 18 years. Thoroughly enjoyed my career. It was after I left the military that my wife really started to see a significant change in me. A lot of anger issues, bouts of depression, and finally convinced me to seek some professional help, which I honestly didn't think was required, but having sought counseling and medication, I can actually say I'm happily back on the road to recovery. Not recovered, but we're getting there.
We're in Quebec. I was asked what this ride meant to me, what I kind of hoped to get out of this, and I realized that there's nothing I wanted to get out of this. I'm doing my own journey, but I realized that I had something to bring. So my whole reason for being here was to be able to maybe bring some happiness and some relief and let people realize that with some good hard work and some good support, you can turn all of this around. You can turn all the negative into a positive, and I hope to bring that here.
Hi, my name is Mark Durati. I'm a retired sergeant in the RCMP. I served 30 years in Saskatchewan. Part of that service included 9 months where I worked overseas with the United Nations Peacekeeping Mission in East Timor. The first time I came in 2017, I wasn't sure that we belonged. And when I say we, I meant the police. The Rolling Barrage started. It was a very, very heavy military presence. After 2 days, I saw the magic of the TRB. First responders of every stripe all over this country belonged with this movement. We have to make a difference.
If it ain't raining, it ain't training. Quack, 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 quack.
Hi everyone, my name is Stacey Burr and I am a current member with the Calgary Fire Department. I have been with the Calgary Fire Department for just about 20 years now, riding the trucks as a captain. And I chose to go on this ride. We did 4 legs last year, and this year we decided we wanted to do the full leg. I'm riding with my brother this year, and we decided to come to celebrate our 50th birthday, and it has been wonderful. I think the important part of this ride for me, aside from being able to spend time with Rick and grow that friendship and spend some time together, is just bringing awareness, not necessarily to just those who've been diagnosed with PTSD, bringing the awareness to mental health for whatever reason. A lot of people don't reach out for that help soon enough, and I think if we make it more normal to start on the easiest things, right? As soon as you have something that is starting to bother you, let's make it normal to talk about it. Let's get help before we get to the point of PTSD.
Hi, my name is Rick Burr. I have been with the fire department for 30 years. The ride kind of means family to me, especially my wife Terry and my daughter Lachlan. This ride is kind of like the Afghan War Memorial for me, where The soldiers, they go away for 6 months at a time. They come back broken. Well, it's a little bit different with us in the emergency services, where, you know, day after day we get this little crack starting to develop in our relationship in our family, between, you know, your wife and your kids. And one day I woke up and I kind of noticed this rift between my family and I didn't really, you know, recognize what was going on. And it was nice to see at that War Memorial they had an explanation for it. And like I said, it's rides for my wife Terry and my daughter Lachlan. This ride is also about spending a couple of weeks with my sister and bonding our relationship with my little sister.
Hi, Nancy again with TRB. Where are we? We're in Wainwright, Alberta. I've been going since Halifax, and if there was any doubt as to whether TRB is working, when I stopped at the last stop, I had a message on my phone from a brother, and he was thinking some pretty dark thoughts. And seeing the pictures and seeing the videos of what we're doing, he reached out and I got off the phone with him, and we made a difference. We made a difference for somebody, and we saved somebody, and that's what this is about. It's a group effort. We are together, and we are making some beautiful, beautiful changes.
Hi, it's Glenn Willis from Truro, Nova Scotia. I'm part of the 2022 Rolling Barrage. I did 32 complete years with the Army. Some of the highlights from that would be, I would say, my first posting with 3RCR in Germany for 4 years was the highlight or the pinnacle of my career. While we were in Germany, we went to the former Yugoslavia. We were the first ones in there to offer some assistance to the folks there in Bosnia and Sarajevo. Most of the folks that are on here doing the full pull, they're like myself. They have cracks. A lot of these cracks are hidden, but during this ride, the cracks have been exposed, and they've been filled with some love, compassion, and understanding. The good thing about this ride is that it helps people, and it also saves lives. This ride it's been very important to me and to a lot of people, and I hope it really continues on.
Hi, my name's Steve Vesey. My background was in the Navy. I served 19 years on both ship and submarines. I was on the old DDE, the Destroyer Escort class ship, and then went on to the Oberon class submarine and the Victoria class submarine. When I got out, I was diagnosed with PTSD. I joined the Rolling Barrage last year, 2021. I had not one clue what I was in for. I rode from PEI over to Halifax, met the group, and said if my body can make it, the bike can make it, and the bank account's good, we'll hit Vancouver, and we did last year in 2021. That was a game changer for me to be able to spend time with guys, gals that not only had similar backgrounds, but suffered and lived with similar things to myself. It's a family. This is a family unit that we got to be part of, and in saying that, this year 2022 it was a family event. My wife, my two daughters, they joined in. These girls rode on two wheels for about 95% of the trip across the country, and I cannot recommend enough to you to consider the Rolling Barrage.
Not bad.